What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is your 6-star preview of Jim Neidhart Hall of Fame. Mr. Neidhart here is a Hall of Fame era aggressive trickster. He has the Hall of Fame link, the standard one of 4MP for linking up. And then he has 2 gears. This preview will be without gear. I will be doing a preview with the gear as well, so look for that. The gear, though, does, matching all color gems, charge moves of that color by 6 more MP with 1 gear. And the second gear, the one that's really interesting to me on this, is all color moves that deal damage will deal 100% more damage. His trainer ability is that moves that heal give 50% more health, and purple moves start with 2 more MP at 26k. We are going to do a few different move sets. The first one is going to be double blue green. The running drop kick on the bottom. It is a 7 MP blue move that deals damage and makes 24 random gems into leech gems. And then in the middle, the Tree of Woe stomps, which is a combo move, deals damage and then deals damage per leech gem, then deals additional damage and allows you to choose 7 gems to make into green, which is going to charge your finisher, which does a meaty 1.8 plus million damage, and then choose a 7x4 area to swap into blue gems. So another one of these characters that's doing move and gem damage in combination. For this move set on the Entourage, we are going to run not Hall of Fame Lawler. We're going to run regular trainer Lawler. For blue moves, start with 4 more MP. And since he's still on my account right now, this is not mine. I don't get to keep him. I also don't get to keep Jim Neidhart, by the way. I have Hall of Fame Ray temporarily, and he has leech gems do 75% more damage, and blue moves start with 2 more MP. So now we know why Ray's train ability was that. It's for this guy. Then I've got Striker Seth for leech gems do 25% more damage, and moves that generate leech gems will create 1 more. And then I've got Sheamus for blue gems, 12k more damage. This is a meaty moveset for a 6-star bronze. On the strap, I have my preview strap. I also don't get to use this on other characters. It's just for these previews. It does 30% gem damage, which means if you get a 40 to 130% gem damage strap, you, of course, are going to be hitting harder than this. I do have Double Fury 2 and a couple tricks on this one. I've got a green move damage Fury 2 medal that's adding 159% to his move damage. And then I do have an all gem damage 26%. So that does balance out a little bit if you were to have a 60% gem damage strap, etc. For this move set, I don't see any plates that I personally have that are going to bump this up. You could, of course, always use defensive stance and things like that. But I, on my account, don't have anything that bumps it, so I'm not going to show it. So let me show you how this moveset does. I think you're going to be impressed right off the bat, and we still got some power to show after this. So with that current trainer set, you are going to have all moves loaded turn 1. You're going to throw out these leech gems, which is now making 25 of them at strength 81k, and you are doing 240k damage. So not bad for those to start. Those are going to be random. And then this move does a double, right? It does 83k damage plus 126k damage for every leech gem, which there was 26 of them, then deals another 83k damage and chooses green gems to load the finisher. So the trick with this move, once it goes off, you get about 3 million damage from that. You want to keep a good section of blue because you have a massive area you're going to turn blue. So I try to keep this off to the side and stay as cascade-less as possible. I think that'll work right there, unless we get unlucky. Boom, we're good. You can see he's down to 10 million. Your finisher is dealing 4.5 million, and then you're also swapping a 7x4 into blue. That is a lot of damage. So he's just around 10 right now. Let's watch his health counter melt. You want to match up as many blue as you can and get as many leech gems as you can. I think that's about as good as we'll hit. So 4.5 million damage right off. Boom. Plus another, looked like 3 million. So you're at 7 million damage plus right there. So that is a strong start. And that's just one moveset, no gears. Let's see what else he can do. So the second moveset we're going to look at is Triple Black. And we're going to take a look at it from at least two different angles, because once you see the moves, you kind of know there's a few things going on here. First of all, on the bottom, you want the Discus Punch, which deals a healthy amount of damage, but then it does almost 700k bleed damage for 4 turns. So you know we're going to play with the bleed damage on that. But there's also the Anvilizer Submission, which generates 40 random submission gems that does 294k damage for 4 turns, so you could buff the sub, but that also then leaves remaining submission gems into X-Break. At 40 of them, that's going to be a good portion of the board. Then you have the Forearm Club, which does a healthy amount of damage. You're seeing a trend here for why that gold gear or second gear is so important to have, and makes 30 X-Break gems black. So you have bleed damage, sub damage, move damage, X-Break damage, and black gem damage all in one shot. So it's kind of a choose your own adventure. But I'm going to start the entourage off. You're going to need woods for each one of these so that way you're loaded turn 1. I'm going to put on the bleed damage trainers for the rest of them. You got Apollo doing 150% more bleed. You've got Woods doing another 50% more bleed. And then you've got Kyrie doing another 40% more bleed. So that's the focus for this first run through. All of this set, I am going to run the same way with the strap and medals. So it's the same setup I had before with Double Fury 2, plus you've got your 30%, plus the 26% from that bottom medal. But on the plates, we're going to run the Baddest Jacket. So whenever you generate 3 or more submission gems, you increase your yellow, or more importantly in this case, black gem damage by 100%. And I'm going to go ahead and throw on an Underdog Story. It does nothing other than just add insult to injury and add even more damage. Whenever you break 4 or more black gems, you generate 10 random red gems. So we're going to run it with the bleed set first and check that out. We're loaded turn 1. Let's check out this amazing bleed. You are doing 2.3 million bleed damage for 4 turns. So you're almost at that 2.5 mark. So you're getting close to 10 million bleed, and that is stackable because it's 4 turns. So if you pin them, which you will, or sub them, which you will, then however long it takes them to get out, it's going to eat up some of that bleed. But there's always going to be at least a little bit left over since it's 4 turns to stack on top again. And it's a pretty mighty bleed right there. So we'll go ahead and put that down. And the move damage itself is nothing to sneeze at. Then we're going to do our subs. You're talking a pretty good amount of damage, 294k times 4 turns. If you want to reduce the sub amount so that he takes away less gems, that would be wise. But I mean, I think the trainers, I don't think you want to use those trainers right now. And then your move is loaded right here. So we've got 30 gems. You'll notice he's already down to 3.4 million damage. We are doing a healthy amount of damage and 30 gems into black. Plus, we used the Baddest Jacket, so we are at 51k on our black gems, and then we have a ton of X-Break gems in the mix as well. So, let's watch the chaos unfold. Kaboom. Done. He has nothing left. Bam, bam, bam. So, that's one variation of it with the bleed, but we've got X-Break and black gem damage, so let's take a look at that instead. All right, all other things being the same, we're still on triple black, but instead of doing the bleed setup, we are now focused on black gem damage. So, we still need Woods for more MP. We've got Shinsuke and Edge to do 12k more damage each, and Omos for X-Break gems do 100% more damage. At 6-star silver, rather than Shinsuke, you could put on Honky Tonk Man for 50% more X-Break gems on the trainer, and then have him pair with Omos. That would actually probably hit a little bit harder, but that's what we're running with. Don't forget, we've still got the baddest jacket on there, so whenever we create the submissions, we're increasing our black gem damage by 100%. So let's see how this changes it up versus the bleed. Same opponent, same setup. You can see 14 million damage, just as the way we had him before. Your bleed is now back to reset, so it's only doing 700k for 4 turns. That's still, 2.8 million, so that's nothing to sneeze at, even as it sits. Our black gem damage before is 60k. We're going to hit the Anvilizer submission. That is going to prop the baddest jacket, which is then going to buff our black gem damage. Once he finishes breaking a few of these, hopefully, yeah, not a bad cascade there. So now you're talking 75k black gem and 89k with the X breaks. Your finishing move here, your forearm club that is, you're going to make 30 of them into black. He's at 10 million before this hit. Let's see how it does. Kaboom. Plus we're going to throw the red gems just to add insults. That was 4.5 million right there. So took him down turn 1. Keep in mind this is 6 bronze, 6 silver hits twice as hard. So you're talking 8 to 9 million just for that part of the hit, plus the bleed damage. I'll take that. Yeah, I will take that. Let's see what else he could do. The final moveset we're going to take a look at is Triple Green. This one's really interesting, and I really think you're going to like this when we get to the gear preview video. So make sure you look for that. Should be coming out today later on. But this one is the move damage monster, right? This is the one you're really looking to see what he can do. On the bottom, the back body drop, you're going to deal damage and make the middle row into snowfall gems. That's the first time I've seen it done that way that I can remember, and I'll show you why on the next video. That's really interesting. But that's going to modify all gems below it into green. Then the slingshot shoulder block deals the same amount of damage as you had on the first one, and choose 6 gems to destroy. And then the anvil flattener, this is your finisher. Unadjusted, it does about 1.9 million damage and chooses a 7x4 area to swap blue. On your entourage for this, you want green move damage as much as possible. So we're going to go with Bailey so that green moves deal 100% more damage. And then Chad Gable for green finishers do 150% more damage. And then R-Truth for green moves deal 25% more damage. And Ivar for green moves deal 10% more damage. So right now we're already at about 7 million. But wait, there's more, because we're going to run double takedown 2, which is going to add another 40% each. Plus, I've got a 169% takedown 2 green move damage medal. Plus, if you got it, you knew it was coming, the Scimitars of the Sheik. Whenever you activate a green move, increase your green move damage by 100% for 2 total turns. So this is a monster move set for move damage. Let me show you what I mean. So without tour perks, we're not loaded turn 1. That's okay. I just want you to see the amount of damage this can do. If you wanted to, throw on an additional MP trainer, you absolutely could, but it's just 1 turn. So unadjusted, you're already doing 11 million on the finisher. Wow. So we are going to go ahead and throw out this back body drop, which is doing 1.6 million by itself already. Not bad. That's going to drop. Then you're going to go ahead and do the slingshot shoulder block, which is doing 2 million already. And each of those has now tripped up the scimitar of the Sheik plate. Now you have this right here. If you want to chance it, and I'm going to because why not, you could break that, which is going to make an area into green, should do a row break, might just recharge our moves. Yeah, and I was lucky enough not to cascade. So now we're going to do that again. So now we're at 2.35 on the back body drop. We've got another 2.69 on the slingshot shoulder block. This time we are not going to touch any of the gem board. Yes, I am sure. And now our finisher is doing 19 million on a 6-star bronze. That is insane. Oh, and by the way, why not make a 7x4 area, which is why this move is 7x4. All that into blue, all the bottom into green, flawlessly recycles. No one's going to survive it. This is insanity, guys. Wow. Oh, look at that damage. That is, I just Winnie the Pooh right there. Like, woohoo, that is insane. Oh my goodness. And that's it. Like, yeah, he is done for. Done for. That's the moveset that you want to run. You know, that's it right there. You got any of those tricks, you're gonna do amazing. I mean, wow. This character is just insane. Let me go into the manage screen here and let me show you. So if you've watched our other preview videos, typically right now Rusty and I do an after party where we talk about this character, where they fit, our favorite memories, etc. Rusty's on vacation right now, so you just got me, but he will be back, and in future videos we will be doing that. So what do I think of Jim Neidhart Hall of Fame? Personally, now, I don't have Slim Jim Man. I just got Hall of Fame Kurt Angle, but I'm not taking him up just yet. Personally, this is my favorite Hall of Fame character by far. He is insane gym damage, insane move damage, and he has a lot of versatility. You talk about boss battle, green gems, blue gems, great. If you look at his black gem moveset with the triple black right there, that's great. X breaks, bleed damage, leech gems, snowfall gems. I mean, this guy has a lot going for him. I think this is the best Hall of Fame character that's ever been in the game, personally. Plus, this moveset right here hit 20 million damage. Like, don't forget that we hit multiple moves all in one turn that were each doing about 2 million damage. So you're talking 30-ish million damage with one move cycle. Yeah. Could you cascade on that? Yes. Did I have to hit that? No. So you could have hit enough to put away a 6-star silver turn one no matter what. I just went for a little extra just to show it. But yeah, I would say triple green, triple black, and then double blue green are all very valid move sets. They're all insane. I think they're all really gonna shine. Each has their own value, and therefore this character has a lot of value across the board. So I think Jim the Anvil is the best Hall of Fame character in the game. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section below. Now, here's the trick. As everybody knows and has seen, you're going to be short on tokens if you're not. This character isn't mine, although I could enhance him. I'm not going to because that would be a waste, and I don't think I'm supposed to anyway. But your tokens, right, are going to be the issue. I've got 46, and that's after the event. But if I were to take Kurt Angle Hall of Fame up, then that eats into those. Plus, all of us are working over these next few weeks towards getting Rey Mysterio Hall of Fame who is also really versatile and really powerful. So you're going to have to start making some decisions about which Hall of Fame character that use these newer gold tokens you want to invest in. Tori is awesome. Ray is great, even though I don't have the stuff to run him. Kurt Angle, Slim Jim Man, several of those are really, really, really worth investing in. I think Neidhart's the way to go. If you get him, I think, just my opinion, you work on him over everybody else because, my goodness, he can do a lot. Other than that, we'll talk next time Rusty and I are on about favorite memories. I don't have a lot of good like Jim Neidhart memories other than just like the laugh, the ha 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 that he had. Like, he and $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, those two had the best laughs out of everybody. And I think this character, this Hall of Fame version, is very fitting because he was like explosive, right? He was just all over the place with that boundless energy. Definitely a memorable character in real life. And certainly the Hart Foundation, one of the best tag teams of all time. So yeah, this is a great character. I think it's the best Jim Neidhart in the game. I don't have Powerhouse, so I can't speak as authoritatively there, but I'm pretty sure this blows it out of the water, no problem. So yes, this is a character you want to chase. This is the character you want to build. Enjoy if you get him. He's insane in the best possible way. So that's your basic preview for Jim Neidhart Hall of Fame. I am also going to do a gear-based preview, so be sure and check that out on the Champions Chat channel. And like, share, subscribe. Send this content to your faction who are saying, hey, I just got this guy. Is he any good? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Here he is. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.